Okay. Hey everybody. Nope, that's a that's a terrible way to start off the video because I did. You know what? Fuck it. I'm sticking with it. I'm here. I'm a real one. So I synced the audio and then immediately sprinted into just starting the episode, which is a mistake because normally I do one of them and I'm like, I know that's where my thing's got to start off, so I know where to do the thing, but I didn't do that this time because I'm stupid. Hey, hi, ho, and howdy, everybody. My name is Shannon O'Shook, and welcome to episode number 46. There it is. I didn't look it up. You assume such things, you silly sumbitches, you. Anyway, this is episode number 46 of Katawa Shoujo. I'm here today. Everybody fucking left. I'm alone. I have the entire house to myself. I can just fucking scream my ass off. Yo, everybody who is here, clap your hands. Just me? Fuck yeah, right? Okay. Anyway. Dogs are still here. And the door's open because it's hot as shit. But I got a new fan. So, number one, the dogs might freak out. Or stuff. Or they'll come in here. I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully they don't freak out. Two, hopefully the fan doesn't completely fuck up the audio. I've fiddled around with it a little bit beforehand to see what was best. It's on low. So hopefully it's all like, I'm just here, baby. Don't worry about it. There ain't nothing for you to worry about. I ain't nothing but a hound dog and stuff. Instead of being like, I'm loud and obnoxious, because that is my job, god damn it. In the last episode, we went to RIN, to the atelier. We saw RIN and was like, what up, girl, how you do? And she was like, I'm gonna need some cigarettes. And I'm like, fucking what? And then I went into a whole fucking discussion on shit that didn't need to fucking happen. My apologies. No one needs to hear discussions like that. This is a fucking comedy series. Fucking goddamn it. Also, yeah. So that happened. We fucking chilled out on the floor. I was looking up and like, somewhere out there beneath the pale moonlight. And then I don't remember the lyrics of the song. I know there's something about we'll be together. I watched fucking American Tail since I was like 8, and that's a lie because I saw it not long ago. The point is, Fievel is my spirit animal. Anyway, in this episode, fuck if I know what's gonna happen. That's kind of a lie. I think I know what's gonna happen, and it makes me glad that no one else is in the house. Anyway, we shall begin post-taste. And I know that's not what it is. It's post-haste. But you know what? I'm hungry. And I like the taste of things that taste good. So it's been almost 5 minutes and nothing has happened. All right. I hold true to my promise in honoring RIN's request, even if it's against my own will. And once again, I'm stuck using this fucking mouse and not my goddamn controller like a real man. Spoilers, if you use a mouse and keyboard, you hacks, I call hacks. You, like, I don't know what. It's a fucking text-based game. The fuck did that discussion even start? I try to redirect my focus into my studies, but end up zoning out during classes and doing only the minimum amount of work required. I didn't get liquid. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be right back. I have to run. I'm gonna make this even longer of a fucking intro where nothing happens. Can you still hear me? I don't know if you can. I'm in the other room. I'm across the house. My voice is starting to hurt now. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm in the kitchen. Where's my... I have coffee. I have my iced coffee. It's right here. It's delicious. I don't know if it is or not. Well, it's actually a lie. I did test it earlier. It was pretty okay. Now I'm going to turn down my volume a little bit because I'm getting closer to the thing. So you can still hear me. I was in the other room. It's hot and my brain has melted in the past few days. Like, if I don't have heat stroke, I would be honestly fucking surprised. I should probably also take a drink now. Directly into the microphone. I left it in the fucking freezer, so now it's all like sloshy. No. mistakes have been made this evening. But that's okay, because that just means it'll be perfect in like 10 minutes. Still, I start looking into my post-high school options a bit more seriously. I pore over university brochures and various career paths. I'm good at studying, so I want to go to a university. I'm pretty sure I could get into a pretty decent one, too. The only problem is deciding which subject would be the best. Kenji ridicules me about subjecting myself to the control of feminist teachers when I tell him that I'm trying to get into a university. I don't ask him what he wants to do in the future. It's probably for the best. It's probably like blow up a school or something. And I know that's dark and not something to joke about, but I just did. So, yep. Off to a fucking grand old start here. I wonder what RIN thinks of her future. I bet she's not as lost as I am. And if she is, it's probably in some completely different way. I feel somewhat disappointed in finding out that I can't stop thinking about her. Why, though? Just romantic as shit and or creepy, depending on... on your depending on if you're on the receiving end or not. Her request makes me I can't fucking speak. Worry about her and think about her more than I did when I could go and see her when I wanted. It bothers me that I can't. I mean, that makes sense. If you can't have something, you're more likely to fucking obsess over the goddamn thing. Like, if I don't have spaghetti for like a year, I'm gonna fucking start thinking about spaghetti a lot more than if I have it every couple weeks. You know? Is that an analogy? RIN is spaghetti, is what I'm saying. Delicious. Scrum diddly goddamn umptious. As expected, I eventually crack. Cocaine? What? Late one afternoon, I get on the bus heading downtown. I try to avoid explaining to myself exactly why I'm doing this, and keep thinking about other things for the entire duration of this trip. Also, can we talk about how when just before I started this, I was really like, oh, I'm tired, nothing wants to do anything. And now that I'm here, I'm just fucking going apeshit. It's ridiculous, man. Give 5 minutes and I'll start yawning again, because, you know, I'm a fucking professional. After a 5-minute walk, I'm standing in front of the gallery. I walk past to the door of the atelier, but at the last moment, I lose my courage and continue on all the way back to the next corner, at which point I turn back. Hesitation, my dude. Will RIN hate me if I go into... Yeah, she can fucking despise you. Just, like, take you out in the streets and just, like, fucking give her the old Yeller treatment. I wonder what she's like when she's angry. I've never actually seen her angry. The worst thing would be if I actually ruined something by going to see her. Like she seemed to imply would happen. But there's no way that can be true. Can there? It's just one of her quirks. I walk back down the street and end up passing the atelier door for the second time. Only this time, as I continue all the way to the gallery, its owner is standing just outside the door watching me. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And her name is Say. Oh, I thought that was you. What are you doing here? Her voice has changed so many goddamn times. I really don't want to explain the circumstances between RIN and I, so I get flustered and end up mumbling something unclear. That's the thing, too, is there's another game I desperately want to start up here on the channel really shortly. But voices for that game is going to be a fucking nightmare, because there's so many characters. And they talk a lot. Madness. I mean, one of them will have to be Bento's voice. I mean, that's a mandatory. It's a fucking Let's Play on my channel, but I'm saying. I was just discussing a new game on the channel. She takes stock of me and sighs deeply, looking wryly amused somehow. I hope she didn't misunderstand. Would you like to come in? Your teacher's visiting, and we're discussing RIN's exhibition. Thanks for the invitation, but I should... Don't be shy now. Come on in. But I don't want to go. He's so scary. Look at him. Look at that. The scariest tie you've ever seen on a man. Scary Tie. It's the Adventures of Shannon and Scary Tie. Weekends at 8 on ABC. I follow Say inside, finding that our art teacher indeed is there. Nomiya is standing at the big desk, contemplating what looks like an invitation card. Also, fuck, I'm gonna have to do his voice. God damn it. It's gonna hurt real quick. Look what the cat dragged in. Nakai, hello there, my boy. Fuck, this already hurts. He doesn't seem to be at all fazed by my appearance. How do you like the invitations? I dig it. It's interesting. I glance at them quickly. They're kind of fancy, with one of RIN's paintings printed on the front cover in shiny gold writing. Look fine to me. I'm all about it. I dig it. Looks dope. Y'all are real ones.
They're magnificent. I absolutely love the design, and the embossed gold lettering, fabulous. Fucking fabulous. Good at print work, too. You have to tell me where you get these done.
I do them in the bathroom. I have a printer there. I don't know why it's in the bathroom. It's just like, I think it's the moisture in the air. You run the shower at the same time. I think it's the steam helps, like... I don't even know why I went... What does RIN think? And I wonder why people don't watch my shit. I haven't asked. She said she'd be fine with my decision anyway, though. Namiya laughs boisterously, still turning the gold-lettered card in his hands.
That's my girl. She wants to focus on the essentials only. Good for her. Fucking A right.
Her work is progressing well, too. It seems she's found new inspiration. Sorry, my voice was a little masculine there. Don't worry about that. I think she's been sort of weird lately. It's like she's wrestling with something. With herself, probably. And it kind of makes her confused. She said she had a hard time painting last time I saw her. It seems to be resolved now, however. You know, she practically lives up there now, right? Say makes a simple gesture with her hand as if sweeping my question aside. Oh, bitch, don't worry about it. Adults are talking now, you simpleton. Sure. And don't you think that's a little weird? It's a little strange? Maybe it is. Still, I think she understands how big an opportunity this is and is going for it full throttle. Is it really that big? Namiya sets the card down and brushes some imaginary dust off his jacket.
Well, how should I put it? There are times in everyone's lives where something really big washes over you and changes you forever.
Okay, for like a second there, I was just like, I just realized I'm looking at Audacity the whole time. I never even bothered to look at OBS. Holy shit, thank God we're recording. Almost just lost my fucking mind. Okay. Go over there where I can fucking pay attention to everything at once. Okay. Moving on.
This could be just that moment for Tezuka.
I see. Yeah, I think I've had something like that happen to me. I'm referring to the incident that brought me to Yamaku. Neither of the two adults comment on that, however. Yeah, no, that was not so much of a fun opportunity, really. I mean, it leads to fun things, but I'm just saying, it in itself was kind of a douche. It might be, oh, no.
It might be that everyone has or will. At any rate, surrendering god damn it. Surrendering oneself to art is a big decision, and a thorny path, too. Quite thorny indeed. Oh, prickly and pokey. Tezuka has almost everything one needs. God damn it. But whether she has the will to pull through, that's a different question. I should know that best. I tried going down this path too, but turned away in the end.
I don't understand what he's trying to say. Is that why you're being all like, hey, RIN girl, you get this done? Is that why you're being so supportive of RIN? Because you know it's hard? Say answers me instead of the art teacher. Maybe. Partially. Does it bother you? Well, no, I'm not saying it's a bad thing either. I just don't really get it. Like the atelier, it's an amazing place, but it's not been used in who knows how long, and now that RIN came along, 17 years and 4 months. I raise my eyes to meet Sei's. A calm, calculating stare, not unlike RIN's own, is fixed upon me. Namiya's usual smile has suddenly died too. You done just stepped on a minefield there, my boy. It feels like the air pressure in the gallery has suddenly dropped along with the temperature. That's how long it's been since someone worked there. Oh. I guess there's a story to everything. Sei crosses her arms with a quiet sigh and leans against the table. The atelier belonged to my husband. He was an artist too. He lived up there. Well, we both lived up there for some time after we got married.
We actually met through him, as a matter of fact.
That's right. Anyway, we were young and foolish, or at least I was. We were studying art at the same school. Art history for me, painting for him. And as he just said, this was about the time I met your teacher. Anyway, I fell madly in love with this person. Or maybe his art. He was brilliant. His genius just shone through so brightly whenever he put a brush to canvas. Her voice takes an almost reverent sort of tone as she reminisces about her husband. I look at her hands and notice she's not wearing a wedding band, and on top of that, she keeps speaking in the past tense. He really was the kind of artist who would make history books, one with a direct line to God. That's what I thought, anyway. Silly, isn't it?
I think we all knew that he was something else back then, even the teachers.
That genius, well, I'd say it consumed him. Everything, absolutely everything was second to art, be it social life, getting a job, or even me. It just wasn't as important. That's one of those things that's really... Because, like, it's definitely not to that extent, but I've been in a a situation similar to that. Like, the thing is, I like to pride myself. I'm a very emotional person. I'm one of those people who, if I fall in love with you, I'm probably really fucking serious about it. Like, not like fucking you, me, or nothing else, kill you in your sleep or something. Like, no, that's fucked up. But like, it's one of those things where like, yeah, no, it legitimately means something to me. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Jose, bros, whatever. Point is, it's one of those things. I'm that kind of person. That being said, I'm not a good boyfriend. At least, if the past has told me anything, I'm not. Then again, I have changed a lot since I was younger. It's one of the things I'm very fucking happy with. Is there's a lot of things I'm not proud of about me, but holy shit, there's some shit that I'm way fucking happier about me now than I ever was back then. Not that I was like a horrible fucking monster, but I just wasn't a cool, good person. It's one of the things I pride myself on, is I like to think I'm pretty fucking rad while still being boring and ugly and not fucking funny and all this shit. But alongside of that, I'm very proud of that kind of thing. Whereas back in the day, I wasn't. I say back in the day, I'm fucking 20. It's not like, oh, back when I was a youngster. No, but like, I've changed since then, and one of the bigger things about it was I've only ever been in 2 relationships. Both of them ended pleasantly, of course. Right? Because cheat on me once. Shame on you. Cheat on me twice. It's probably my fault. Fuck. But yeah, so both of those ended that way. But like, a part of me, like, I'm not fucking happy about it by any goddamn means. It was pretty fucking shitty. It's one of the shittier things you can do to a person. You know, being all like, hey, you're awesome. I'm gonna go blow that guy in the back of a car. Be right back. But like, I also get that I wasn't like the greatest either. Like, the first relationship I was in, I was better. Like, I was in it 100%. I wasn't, like, I did everything that I could for that person, and then they stabbed me in the back. But the second one, I do realize that that there was a certain level of, it going down on me. That sounded more sexual than I intended. Like, some of the responsibility came down on me to, you know, be more in it. And I wasn't. I wasn't as committed to that relationship. Not like I would ever cheat. Not like I would ever do that kind of thing. But, you know, I wasn't as committed and into that as I was, say, the first relationship. Because, to be 100% honest, that was the second relationship was the person I was in the relationship with was really into me. Apparently not enough to stop doing certain things, but was into me and wanted to be in a relationship, and I didn't dislike them. I mean, I still consider them a friend to this day, even though we don't ever talk because I don't talk to anyone. But like I do understand that my not being 100% in it, because it was a situation where I was not in it for me, I was in it for them. It was, I don't know, it's just one of the things. So I was never really proud of that, and it's one of the things where I'm a little more lenient when it comes to how that relationship ended. Because of that, it still doesn't make it fucking fun for anyone involved. I mean, it might have been fun for them. Well, I say it might have been fun for them. They didn't seem to be too happy about me going, you know what? No. I get what you're saying, but nah. Just nope, not happening. I'm sorry. Especially because it was one of the things where, like, I was in that relationship for them. To be 100% honest. Again, I cared about them, but I was in it for them, and then it was a matter of, so maybe I should be more upset at that person. I don't know. But it's just one of the things where, like, I've never been 100% on board with me in a relationship, because a part of me always goes like, well, I'm a lazy, procrastinating fucking loser. I didn't graduate high school. I didn't fucking, the number of things I don't have a fucking job. I fucking live with my parents. I'm I'm very much so a fucking loser. So, like, whereas I was really committed in the first relationship, and I was kind of half committed in the second relationship. Even then, there was things about me that was okay. There were things that were likable. My dog is losing its fucking mind. Hey, Joseph! Calm down, buddy. It's okay. You silly old man. You know, it's, cause, like, I'm far from, you know, trophy boyfriend by any means, but I think there's a certain level of it, just me having a problem with making time for other things as well. And I don't know if it's just, that's my view of me as a person, kind of painted by those previous two relationships. Because, again, I believe I've mentioned it before, but the concept of you can only say, you can only be heard that you're ugly, or that you're stupid, or that you're a loser, or that you're a failure so many times before you start believing it. And, yeah, I think that kind of extends to the boyfriend thing as well. So I don't know how much that's 100% on me, but it's one of those things where I always feel like, despite being someone who honestly feels committed when there is someone I love, there's only ever been a few people I can, one or two people tops my entire life that I can honestly say that I was in love with, that I actually, honest to God, loved. And there's quite a few other people who I've been in that I just really liked, like really, really liked. Or that I just kind of had a crush on. But when it is those latter few, like, I really, really care about you, or I'm in love with you. Fuck. If it's like something like that, I honestly mean it. Though I don't know if I can always show that. I'm one of those, because I'm a fucking nervous wreck, and again, a loser who can't always, you know, I can't always take someone out to a fancy dinner. I can't always fucking, I can't drive a fucking car to go and see you at, like, a fucking park even. Like, it's fucking infuriating to me being that person. And I'm sure it's terrible, again, and that's one of the reasons, is like, even if I try really hard to, like, I save up money for that kind of thing, to do all these things, to work towards getting a job, to work towards this, to me doing what I do here on the thing. This is still fucking going on, I apologize. But working towards that kind of thing, no matter what it is, I always feel like I won't ever really be enough for someone because of that kind of thing. And then there's a certain amount of, okay, so I have to not only be that person who is a fucking loser, but I also have to be the person who is always working toward trying to do that, and that takes time, and that takes effort, and that cuts into everything else. It was another one of the bigger parts of that second relationship, because I wasn't 100% committed, so me working on everything completely kind of consumed me, trying to get better, inevitably fucking failing, but trying. And that, I know, didn't help that fucking relationship grow by any means. Because, like, some people you can be in a relationship and they're constantly by your side, always rooting you on to work towards what you got. And whether it be a relationship or just a friendship, I know I'm one of those fucking people who, the second anything comes up, I'm like, oh, well, thinking about the future, I'm like, fucking A, right, you can do this. I'm rooting for cheerleader, fancy cheerleader, yeah, monocle and pom-poms. No one's gonna get that joke, but that's okay. Anyway, it's just one of the things where I always want to be that person that people can look to and be like, hey, that person's rooting for me. This has fucking devolved once again into a fucking completely off topic. Point is, I like to be that person, but not everyone can be that person, and I can't be the person in the relationship to expect someone else to do that for me, because they don't owe that to me by any means. Fucking no one owes me shit. In fact, I believe I owe a lot of other people a lot more. I don't know, it's just one of the things, so like, I kind of get that, not fucking that genius. It definitely ain't no genius over here. But I understand being that person who gets taken over by work trying to become better, and it gets in the way of things, I guess is where I was going with this. I don't know. We should probably move on. There's a lot of episode to go today. I don't even fucking kind of know. Okay, go on, say it. You do your thing. It seems that artists can't look at their work as just a job, you know? It's something more fundamental to them. It was hard to live with a person like that. Hard to be married to a person like that. Again, I fucking get that. It's kind of the point of my story there, is I understand that situation. She takes a pause and looks to see if I understood. I guess this point of the story hasn't emerged yet. That or I've missed it. So, how'd you cope with it? My question, probably the exact one she was waiting for, draws a dry chuckle out of her. However I could. Sometimes it was hard. Sometimes I fooled myself into believing you would change. I pursued my own things too, so it was easy just to let him be. It's not like you can stop an artist from painting if he wants to paint. Plus, being an artist is fascinating. I can't say that I hated it. Art schools are full of people of all sorts of posers and pretentious schmucks. True artists are lovely people in general. That's right, you comfort me, Coffee. I'm not that bad a boyfriend. Tell me it's true, Coffee? Okay, I think that's why your teacher has taken such a shine to our little kitten. She really has the makings of an artist, and a good one at that. Truth. She wants to paint. She must paint.
Quite so. She's the best student I've ever had.
It's just about her finding her own way now. Maybe that's why I wanted to give her this chance. If she goes to an art school, it'll be good for her. Artistic expression is about finding one's own place to be, your own limits, and then working with that. To expand them, to break them, whatever works best. But you have to know the limits of what you can do. Anyway, long story short, my husband was a person without these kinds of limits. A unique individual. But a human can't endure a thing like that. He died young. After he was gone, I couldn't stand the atelier anymore and tried to forget it. That kind of thing happens. You could say that his flame was bright but brief. Oh god, words. Her story comes to an abrupt end, but it doesn't seem like she's going to go any further. Namiya toys with the invitation cards lying on the table, as if doing something just for the sake of doing it. But what if Rin is like your husband too? What if she's a person who has unlimited potential? Sai's hand twitches, and I see once more that sad look welling up in her eyes. It's the look she gets when she watches Rin. The look by which she remembers her husband. I doubt it. Sai stands up and digs in the pocket of her jacket for a cigarette and a lighter. Her hands are shaking. I'm going out for a smoke. Wordlessly, Namiya and I both decide to follow her after a moment. It's already dark outside. Sai is standing with her back to us, taking sharp, occasional drags on her cigarette. Its weak amber glow illuminates her face, framing her sharp jawline.
Maybe it's best to call it a night. I can give you a lift back to school if you want, Nakai.
You're not going anywhere, Shinichi. I need a drink. We're going to that place at the corner. The teacher looks at the old lady and then shrugs at me apologetically. It's no problem. I'll just catch the bus back. I'm headed upstairs to see if Rin will come back to school with me anyway. I think she's been staying out overnight here too often lately. Sei locks the front door of the gallery and links arms with the old art teacher. I feel strange looking at them. I wonder what it must feel like to have friends who've been with you for decades, for most of your life. I can't imagine. That's something I always wanted, but I don't know. Something I always wanted to have happen, but I don't ever know if that's going to be a thing. Especially since when I was younger, there was so much of that moving around as a kid. I don't really have much in the way of friends from like, oh, we were friends since kindergarten, or we were friends since the first grade. It's just not that thing anymore. And that's one of the things that always really saddened me about that kind of thing. I always wanted friends like that. I have to hope that I'll still get friends like that one day. But I don't know. I climb upstairs and enter carefully. Also, I'm pretty sure I just skipped whatever that last piece of text was, but I'm pretty sure it had to do with walking to the atelier. The room is dark because of the quickly falling night, but I can see Rin, or rather her silhouette, sitting on the floor. So she's got her inspiration back, like Sai said, and moving from easel to painting on the floor, and moved from easel to painting on the floor. Excuse me, I have to... I really hope this fan isn't fucking up the audio so much. Oh, my dog. Joseph! Stop it! Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Before I manage 5 steps, I stop, frozen in my tracks. The ironic realization that human cognitive ability is commendable echoes through my mind. It's poetic at the most interesting of times, my dude. From a mere movement of her shadow, it took me a fraction of a second to realize something is awry. I process what I'm seeing, formulate the answer, and blush all the way up to the tips of my ears. Rin is sitting on the floor with her legs under her. She moves in rhythmical motions back and forth, slowly grinding herself against herself. Yup. Her breathing is so heavy it's almost visible in the dim night. It's the heavy panting of the one who doesn't have the option of breathing gracefully. Her hips, mere shadows against the dim light shining on her from above, are swinging circularly over and over again. Claire, I'm gonna need you to maybe do some stuff here in a minute. I'm gonna need you to just get that sensor bar ready. She hasn't noticed me, so engrossed she is in her activity. The deadlock solves itself before I get a chance to think of what to do next. Something in the atmosphere of the room changes. A little thing. Not consciously noticeable, but it changes. Fucking goddamn it, headphones. Perhaps a timid current from the open door, or a minute change in air pressure. The sound of my breathing, even though I notice I haven't taken a breath for many, many seconds. The aura of my presence. There's something that catches Rin's senses. She stops moving, freezes, and slowly turns to the door. I imagine, not see the horror on her face, like a fawn's eyes staring at a hunter. I wonder if Rin can see my expression, but at least she doesn't have the strength or the spirit to look straight into my eyes. So she droops her chin against her chest, letting her mess of hair hide her face from me even further. I feel like I should either walk out or walk to her, but I can't really do either.
I told you to stay away.
Her words are defeated, painful as if she was suffering. Rin doesn't have anything else but her shirt on. I can see the last wisps of the twilight against the pale skin of her thighs and bottom. There's no way I can back off anymore. I lost that chance, so I do the next best thing. I quickly avert my gaze, even though Rin doesn't see what I'm looking at. I'm sorry. I didn't think this was not on my list of things that I expected when I came up here. Like, it's not like that. Her voice is raspy, shivering from held back tears or something else. She's shaking, looking like she's physically in pain. It's not like that. I had no idea what it really means to change, but now I have no idea what I've had to do all the things that pass through, and I think I forget who I really don't. Then you just build up inside and grow and grow and grow until they flow out like a flow of everything that's ever been wrong, and I can't take it. I can't think of the things I want because there's so many things that I can think of. 4, 6, 7, it doesn't matter. It's never enough, and I have to let this out. I have to destroy it. I have to forget it, and anything else. Rin is mumbling her words into the air more than talking to me. It's the rambling, ranting, raving speech of a lunatic. Even and steady in tone, but taking the form of a never-ending stream of words almost simultaneously spawning from between her lips. I'll tell you right now, there was nothing even and steady about my fucking rendition of that, I'll tell you that. Feels like she forgot it's me who's present, or that someone actually is present. Maybe she vaguely recognizes what's real and what's not. Maybe in her mind, I'm just a voice inside her head. I look down at Rin's sorry figure cowering on the floor with only a white shirt of her usual attire on. It neither preserves her modesty that is gone, nor her body warmth that she doesn't seem to care about. She looks more broken than I imagined a human person being capable of, and the hospital and school have given me some real perspective on that. I remember the blue hazy smoke and myself wondering what Rin would do for the sake of art. The realization that Rin really is always serious hits me with its entire weight. She really and truly would destroy herself if her art required it. I thought that she was so silly with her strange ways, talking about personal change if it was something sudden and concrete, like waking up. I had no idea. This is her, laid bare in front of my eyes in all possible meanings of the word. Complete isolation here in the top floor of this building, in this room, in her mind. Day after day, working on her paintings with no heed paid to anything else. Breaking herself to reach that which she truly wishes to reach. This obscene act that she does for reasons I'm not sure she herself understands. Why did she have to do this? I'm trying to connect the pieces, but I really don't understand. I feel sad, scared, excited, disgusted, worried, and a number of emotions I can't even remember the name of right now. I feel conflicted. I should go. I'm really sorry. It doesn't matter. My voice is dry and quiet, like sandpaper coming out of my throat. I really am sorry. Sorry for seeing this. I didn't want to see Rin like this. All I can see is her sadness, her stress and despair. Is this what a limit means? How could Sei and Namiya let Rin go this far? Is it me who's to blame? I almost walk out right there, but at the last moment I turn around, steel myself, and walk to Rin to crouch down behind her and lightly touch her forehead. She doesn't resist or react. I can't leave her like this. She's not well. She feels like she has a fever, freezing cold and burning hot at the same time. I wonder if she got sick from staying out all night with me back then. It seems she's prone to getting ill. There's a blanket on the couch, but I wrap my arms around Rin instead of fetching it. She doesn't resist my clumsy hug, only slumps her head lower, deepening the shadows hiding her face from me. What are you doing? Nothing. I'm not embracing her out of love nor out of forgiveness, for I am in love, or is she... What? My brain just stopped working. I'm not embracing her out of love nor out of forgiveness, for I am in love, am I in love, or is she... What the fuck? Okay. I just want to hug her. Joseph, sad things are happening on the screen right now. Calm down. Thank you. Motherfucker. God damn it. For a moment, the only sound in the room is her heavy breathing. My body warmth shared between two people is barely enough, but slowly, painfully slowly, it spreads from me to her. The small warmth returning to Rin makes me more conscious of her body against mine. Even in the darkness, I can feel the fleeting scent of Rin's hair, the sweat on her skin, the dried paint stuck in her shirt. I feel the hardness of her bones and the softness of her flesh. Her heart beats echoing mine, out of rhythm just like always. The hot blood rushing inside me, all right, reminds me why I said what I said back then, why I came here even after that, why I'm here tonight again, why I'm hugging her now to keep her safe against the cold and the sadness. Rin really has grown on me inside my heart, claiming a small part of it as her own even without particularly trying. Rin. Even if she wanted to push me away, I can't help this feeling. Are you alright, Rin? I'm not. I think I broke. I painted some really good things, incredible things. But it hurt. I can't handle this. Her voice cuts out as there are no more words for her to say. It's not an angry voice nor a sad voice. It's a lifeless voice. I pet her head and shoulders, the physical equivalent of saying, there. It's not like this, like I could reassure her with the sweet nothings that people are supposed to say in this kind of situation. Not even sure if she would listen, or be reassured. She didn't react much to my embrace either, as if she didn't care. Maybe she doesn't. At least she doesn't care if she looks sad or not. There are no facades, no attempts to explain herself, no faux happiness. Rin is honest. Hisao? What is it? You're my friend, right? Right. Will you do me a favor? I can't fix this, but I'm not finished yet. Her dry voice is a mere whisper, but the strength, her last, is in it, delivering her meaning much more clearly than her words. I can feel Rin's heart beating against my chest like a scared little bird. Her entire body is shivering from her fever, from her fear, from her despair. My brain is fast becoming overloaded with the myriad of thoughts this encounter spawned, but I must push them aside. I have to push them all aside. I snuggle my nose against her earlobe, which is soft and cold, and her hair, which smells good and tickles me. I mean, you do you, my dude. Alright, I'll do it. You do her, my dude. I whisper in her ear reassuringly, trying to make her calm down. It works at least halfway, as Rin closes her eyes and leans against me as if searching comfort from my warmth. But this is not really something that friends should do. We can't be friends anymore? It's fine, don't worry about it, you do you, girl. I mean, even though I said that, I'm on the verge of breaking myself. If I wasn't so nervous, I would laugh at my own nervousness. She wants to be comforted, and I want to comfort her. But in this way, I move my hand lower, going all up on her stomach region, caressing away. Her muscles contract timidly, evading his touch. Our touch. Whoever, I've already forgotten if I'm a casual observer or I'm in there right now, but soon they find their trust in me and relax. Please don't go too far down there. You can stay up. You don't need to, okay. You There is one warm place left in her after all, emitting heat that gets even warmer as I move my hand lower. I touch her carefully from down there, feeling the place where the lines of her thighs converge. It's like a little triangle of fun. It feels burning and swollen, soft and smooth. Like a babe. Nope, don't go there, Shannon. This is not the place for such discussion. Joseph, stuff is happening on screen right now, and I'm not prepared. It's bad enough already. It's bad. You're not making it better. God damn it. right? She's accepting. Everyone's happy with what's going on. He's all like with the fingers, and she's like, okay, you're down there, aren't you? Yeah, and I'm like, yep, I'm just not how I saw my evening going. And her voice is not of pain or surprise. Well, you always say that, but that's generally people gasp when they're surprised. I realize I've been holding my own breath and let it go as a long stream of air out of the nostrils and into her hair. You know, it's just like a hair dry. Okay, that's not. Is that worse? All I know is I'm gonna at least have to fucking get rid of the goddamn bottom half of this. Don't tickle me. I'm sorry. Some people are into that. Apparently she's not. You know, you gotta try things or you don't know, okay? Don't stop either. God damn it, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of fucking going with it. This is not something that happens on a normal fucking Tuesday for me. It's okay, I don't know what I'm doing. You're not doing anything! You're just sitting there! My dude is the one who's, like, doing a bunch of shit. So, I mean, this might be new to you, too. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying, specifically speaking, one of us is a little, has to be a little more adventurous than the other one does. In this specific instance. So can you fucking go up? You just fucking tilt the goddamn camera up. Also, fucking god damn it. We're gonna read this one real. We're a real one here. I enter her, moving my fingers up and down, in and out, touching her from everywhere. First slowly, then like fucking Sonic himself. Gotta go fast, son. Okay. I listen to the subtle signs RIN's body gives, hoping that she can guide me as I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, motherfucker, at that point, you're just like, I just flop my fucking hand around. Hopefully something is happening. Someone's having a good time. I don't know. It's fucking what? Okay. Her breathing gets heavier at the moment, spurred on by my exploring fingers. Give them a little fucking safari hat and they'll be like, we're going on a routine expedition to RIN's vagina. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Moving on. I am an adult. I'm a real. Okay. Coffee, I need your help for a second. Thank you. Also couldn't tell before if that was that you can't see it because I'm cutting it out of the fucking screen. But there's a line going around places. I couldn't tell if that was like she's got a big fucking scar or like some sort of markings. Or if it's just sweat. I can't tell, and I don't care to open full screen to find out. Let's hope it's just sweat, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. What are we hoping for? I don't know what... I have limited experience in certain situations, and I'm inquisitive while still wanting to take a step back from being in this position in the first place. So... RIN's hips start moving in the same rhythm as me, guiding me deeper. So much deeper. She turns her head, looking at me from the corner of her eye. I wonder what she sees. But what I see in her almost scares me. The passion in her eyes is like nothing I've ever seen. Her dark eyes like two black stones against the moonlit skin of her cheek. I kiss her gently on the cheek, right above the bone. My lips are coarse and dry. I can show that, right? I mean, it's all under clothing, right? I mean, we all know what's happening. I'm just saying, can I show it? My right hand moves upwards of its own accord, under the white cotton of her shirt, and caresses the underside of her soft, pillowy, sweat gleams on her skin, making it slippery under my hands. Like, it's like a fucking cartoon where it's like, and they just go flying away from each other. She goes, like, sailing to the fucking moon, breaks through the ceiling like it's goddamn, and then, like, I go over the room, fall through a bunch of windows, and shit, and you hear a bunch of glass break, and, like, fucking alley cats in the back. Nope, does no one get where I was going with that? So, moving on. She breathes in sharp, quick intakes in unison with the pulses of her insides against my fingers. Okay, I didn't need to read it like that. I can feel her heat burning through her shirt against my chest. I move faster, and she moves faster. Our primitive instincts binding all reason as her fever blinding. Nope, got it. Okay. Binding. Nope, we're not into that yet. It's too early. Okay. All reason as her fever becomes sweat drenched her shirt and under her skin, and her passion comes my own, growing inside of me and outside of me. All these feelings unravel into their basic components: her softness, her wetness. You're welcome. Her hotness. I know she's pretty. She's cute. I can dig it. Her sadness are the only things that well, now you've made it depressing. The only things I can think. I push Ren over the edge. Again, limited experience. Is that a solid representation of the female orgasm? That's good right there. That's right, I'll be 21 in a couple months. That's right. Adult bitches. Her entire body contracts around my finger in a blinding, deafening, paralyzing spasm. Her voice is incredible. Okay. I never thought I could be so violent, so absolute for a girl. Later on, I would come to think that this was finally the moment where Rin fully let herself go. How should I interpret that? I know some people might be like, well, just interpret it as how it obviously should be interpreted. I'm just saying, how much fluid is involved. That's all I'm saying. And in one single instant, destroyed and rebuilt herself just like she had wanted. Whether it's the truth or not, I could not say. But that is how I feel. How she feels, all up in there. Okay. Rin gasps for breath like she's drowning, returning to reality because she has no other choice. All I can say, dude, is bravo to you. That's one hell of a first date. I'm a firm believer of make 'em happy. Get to Pleasure Town, however you got to do it. Maybe you just make them a chocolate cake. Maybe you finger them violently. Whatever you got to do, I'd say you're a winner here today, sir. Her entire body is still in the throes of the slowing down. Maybe you do both. Maybe not you don't use the cake. But, like, maybe it could be, I mean, I don't know which one you'd consider the dessert in that scenario. Her entire body is still in the throes of that slowly dying movement. Pearls of sweat are glistening on her forehead. I am feeling my own heat inside me, but now the spur of the moment is gone, and I don't know what to say to Rin, who is panting, hot and ecstatic in my arms. Her shirt, wet with sweat, is glued to her back. My apologies. That was incredibly unprofessional of me. Just like everything else that has happened the entire episode. Revealing hints of her shoulder blades and waistline. She feels limp, weak, and exhausted. I reach out for the blanket and wrap it around her and me. Like a little crepe. Like rolling them up in little crepes. And I'll be all like, oh, she's like a little burrito. But not, because it's a crepe and not a tortilla. That's how it do. Rin doesn't resist me. She's drained of all that strength. God, what, God damn it, coffee, stop. What'll happen now? I don't know. Nothing, I suppose. You look really tired. I am tired. I got lost something. I mean, something else other than my marital purity. Please don't say something like that. Either of those things. I don't want to lose you. What does that mean? I'm not going anywhere. I'm afraid that you are, like all the time. I'm a worrying Wilson. That's who I am. I'm also just AKA a Shannon. Worries about everything for no reason whatsoever, and it's probably annoying as shit, but you know what? It means I care. In that moment, I felt that it was not only Rin who had lost something of hers. I felt like I was losing some part of myself, or maybe all of me. I don't know why I took that big long fucking pause right there. God damn. But if you were to ask what I thought I lost, I couldn't say because I had already forgotten it. I broke another promise by coming out with my honest feelings to Rin. That's 2 in 1 day. I hate the distance between you and me, so every time it gets a little bit closer, I become afraid of losing it. That's weird. Yeah, yeah, sure. You mind if I sleep a little? No, I guess you probably wouldn't. You like watching, don't you? She closes her eyes and swallows with a loud gulp, trying to relax herself, fighting against the urge to paint. Don't go there, Shannon. Don't go there. All I was gonna say... Okay, I was gonna make a finger painting joke. I probably shouldn't. I'm just saying... Fingers and wetness. That's all I'm saying, okay? Watercolors, bitch. Okay. Rin moves her body in my arms, searching for a comfortable position or a very uncomfortable position. God damn it. Repetitiveness. It leans, well, now I've just made things just cruel. Now I look like a fucking misogynist. She leans against me, closing her eyes, and lets one last long breath out before settling into the steadily rhythm of sleep. I got there in the end. Just like her. Giggity, I guess. With her last movement of awareness, she whimpers something to me, but I can't hear it. Rin drifts deeper into sleep, and with a deep sigh that releases all remaining tension from her muscles. I try to shift around to place both of us more comfortably. It takes a while because I don't want to wake Rin up, even though she probably wouldn't. But eventually I find a position I'm somewhat comfortable with. I lean against the soft cushions of the couch and breathe in the cool air of the atelier. Rin's head rests against my chest as if she was listening to my heartbeats. Echoes of her dream ripple as small twitches on her face, like a cat sleeping the mouse hunter's dream. It confused me for a second, but then I was like, oh no, I get it. It makes total sense. I'm just stupid. The full moon, shining her pale light upon us from beyond the skylight, reflects from a blank canvas standing forgotten on the easel. Its whiteness is glowing against the dark night of the atelier. So this is the part where Hisao jacks it, right? I mean, this was a half of a situation. I feel like someone's getting left out here.
A cloud and call it an octopus, people will think about it differently than if I paint a cloud and call it the end of the world.
I get what you're going with. I understand. You don't make sense like 90% of the time, but I got you. I got you, girl. I feel you. I don't feel you up, but I currently am in a position to feel you.